welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is Wednesday the 6th of August 2025 and this is Flosstube number 91. Now this is just a regular floss tube this fortnight. Just going to show you what I've worked on, what I'm going to be working on. And that's about it. I don't have any haul to show. So it's just whips today. I've got no finishes. I worked on 9 whips this fortnight. I don't think that was a bad effort. There was a couple that I didn't touch that I wanted to, but they're put into next fortnights now. So I'd like to welcome all my existing subscribers and viewers. Thank you for coming back every fortnight or every time I put out a video. Thank you for popping along and watching and seeing what I have to put out there to show you. Thank you to all the new subscribers and new viewers. I hope you enjoy the content that I'm putting out there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment boxes. Do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe if you haven't and you'd like to see when I put up a new video. Let's get started. Now, I feel I sound a bit nasally today. I've still got a bit of a cold. I can't seem to shake it, but hopefully when this weather gets a bit warmer, we will be right and it will go back to normal. But that's fine. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is my stamped kit. Now I'll put up a photo of what it's going to look like because I don't have a cover photo for this one. This is one I got from Temu. I'll show you the back first so you can see where I've stitched. So as you can see, I've got a lot of stitching in. This one, over the fortnight, I've done around 700. And this is what this one's looking like. So I'm hoping it turns out. I think it will. I've been working mainly on this blue bit here with all the peacock's eyes on it, as they call them in the tails. So I've been doing that, doing this flower, doing some background. So at the moment I'm going here, any missed symbols, I'm doing them if there's any missed ones in here, and then just following where it goes. I don't really go past here at the moment, but I'm gradually going to work up to the top. But yeah, the top's still pretty thick because I haven't done anything up there. But this is what it's looking like. I think this one's going to turn out okay. I like the way the tails turned out, and it's got more detail than what I thought it would have. Now this one I do every night. I might do, say, 2 hours. I might just put in one scan, one line of thread. This is 11 count with three threads. So I might just do 3 threads and then that's it. It just depends on how much time I've got upstairs, because this one I take upstairs while I'm waiting for hubby to ring, and how tired I am. So probably when I work on this one next, I will, like tonight, I will get some more of this background done and bring that up. And then just check along here. I think there's my lowest colour is around here. So then I'll do that symbol and take it up. I try and use the skein that I pull off because they're on like a floss drop, all on here. So I take one skein off, break it into three strands, and I try and use both of them up if I can. But if I can't, then I put one back on here. And so far that's been working for me. So that's the stamped kit. Really loving it. It's so easy to take upstairs because all I need is the one bag. Everything is in it. And I've already got a pair of scissors sitting up beside the bed. That way I don't forget, and they're up there as well. So that's the stamped kit. The next one I'm going to show you is a favourite of mine and probably a lot of other people. It's Heaven and Earth. It's Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. Now, I was working all the way down and I've come across and I'm filling in this little toy here. I think it's a toy, or it might be a box of little toys, but this is the part I'm filling in here. Then I'll get this outline of the framework for the counter. And then I've got to decide whether I'm just going to go up here and keep filling it in, or I'm going to go across. I haven't decided yet. I keep changing my mind. This one I got 1,608 stitches, and I'm on 53.95%. So next time I pick this one up, I would like to get it to 54%. So it's only 0.5%. Well, this is where we are. So I've just been working in here, picking a symbol here and taking it wherever it goes in this section. Now, I'm not going to go everywhere, because then I end up with too many ninja stitches. So I thought I'll work on a little section. Like with this one, I worked on the teddy and the box that it's in. So this one will be everything up to here. This only went up here because I had that colour on my thread and it was in the cabinet, because that bit is just above here, so that was okay. But yeah, so 1,608 stitches. Quite liking this one. I really get into it when I do get into it. I just been picking the lower symbol, taking it where it takes me. I'll keep working on this section until I filled it in, and then do the leg of the cabinet, which goes up probably about here. And then decide whether I'm going to fill in the top of the cabinet, or am I just going to go across? I don't know yet. I won't know that until I finish filling in this end. See what takes my fancy at the time. But I've done the challenge for this one was to get to the bottom. So I got to the bottom on both sides. Now, the next challenge I set on this one was to get to 60% by the end of the year. So far, I'm nearly on 4%. It doesn't sound, 6% doesn't sound much, but when I set the challenge, I had about 28,000 stitches to do. So we'll see. If I don't meet that challenge, I don't meet it. That's fine. I've already met my challenge on here. But I just set myself more because this one is one that's going to be done until it's done now. It's my focus. Okay, so the next one is, this is a Shannon's Christine's design. This is the Christmas mug sale. Now, I'm not doing it as a sale. This one's already finished. Like the sale's already finished. So I'm doing one mug a month. And I'm only a little bit behind, but we're catching up. So with this one, I have done all this white background. And then I'm going to start on this mug this week. So here we are with this one. This is what this one's looking like. Now this one I got 834 stitches. This is done on a 28 count rows, 2/2. Toy Shop is done on a 16 count 2/1. This is one that hubby picked out. These colours just actually pop on this. It's not showing up as rows as what it is, but I'm just loving the way it's popping. Yeah, so when I get started on this one, I might even do this one today. I'll start on the Nutcracker. So this is part 7, and I'm pretty sure I said this was for July. So I need to get this one done and get started on August. Hopefully I can get it caught up by the end of the month. But if I don't, I don't. We'll see how we go. I'll try my hardest. I want to try and get in front because in October, we're going away. So I'll miss a couple of weeks of stitching in October. So I'd like to get in front if I can. And that way I don't fall too far behind because I don't want to take that one into next year. Okay, the next one is Merry Mischief Makers. This one is by, I think it's Zanna Cross Stitch. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check on that one. I didn't write it on the back. But this one is, I should have this one finished by Christmas next year. Pretty sure I've got it in my list for next year. If not, I'll have to fit it in there somehow. Now, my challenge was to work on the cats in the middle. Now, I don't think I'm going to get both of them done, so I'm concentrating on the orange cat. If I can get the other one done, I will, but if not, as long as I get the orange cat done, that will be fine. Where are we? Now, Merry Mischief, I got 489 stitches. It does stitch up very quickly, and I'm on 1.04%. This is done on Colour Cascades fabric, Fairies Wear Boots. That's what it's called. So this is 28 count, so I'm doing it 1 over... No, it's a 25 count. I'm doing it 1 over 1. Yes. So all I had done before was the head and the outline for the other cat. Then I thought, instead of going over here doing the head of the other cat, I'll go down his body and start doing his body. So for 489 stitches, it's done a decent chunk. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a sparkle on this one. So I do have a lot of challenges with cats, but we'll get there. I like this one. I reckon it's going to look nice if I can get it done by next Christmas. Oh, we'll see how we go. Sorry, I just had to pause so I could sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze in your ear. So this is how this one's looking. Loving it. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Northern Expressions Needlework. This is Twisted Christmas Sampler. Now this one I'm doing as a sow with Nessa over at Cross Stitching with Nessa. If you haven't watched her, go over, pop over and show her some love. She's doing some terrific patterns. If you like mine, you'll like hers. So we're doing this one. We were doing one band a month, but we've sort of both fallen off the bandwagon, as you could call it. We're not going to get that done by the end of the year, I don't think. But we'll give it a good shot. I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm up to the 5th one, so I'm nearly 3 months behind. So I will pick this one up and see what I can get put into it. But last time I worked on this, I got 485 stitches. That's why I'm not getting much done, because I'm not getting a lot into it. Now I think this is the way it goes. Yes. Now when I flip it, if I put it this way, when I flip yeah, it should be the right way, hopefully. And this is where it is now. This band here with the leaves, this is the one I worked on this fortnight. It was such an easy stitch. I did all that in one go. But it's just a matter of getting it out and getting it done. Now there's a little bit more left to do. There's a couple of fancy stitches to put in before that row is finished, or that band is finished. But that's only a quick job, that one, and then I can finish that band and get on to the next one. Now the next band is more cross stitch than fancy stitching or specialty stitches, so it should go pretty quickly. It's just a matter of getting them out. It's getting time to get everything done that you want to get done. You're just going to have to prioritise certain ones, because there's no way you can get them all done otherwise. Okay, the next one is, this one is Charting Creations Around the World. This one is done by Howard Robinson. This is what it's going to look like. Now the challenge for this one was to get the penguins done. There's a bunch of penguins just here and this one here. So you wouldn't think it'd be much. Still struggling on to get it done. But this one I got 551 stitches and I'm on 1.30%. So we are getting there. Once I start stitching on them, I get into a pace or a rhythm, and it's not too bad. So this is what this one looks like. Now I've been working around here, trying to fill in this part here. Because I don't want to do just the penguin and then just do the penguins. I wanted to do the whole thing with penguins. These all in here are all 1 and 2 stitches. I think that's why I've left that. This one was a bulk section of a couple of colours. So, but next time I work on here, I should just try and keep bringing it up. Get this penguin completely finished at least. And if I don't get the other ones in, I want him done. One is better than none. But we're getting there. This one is done on, looks like a 20 count. 2 over 1. This one I started a couple of times. So I did fall a bit behind, and I've done this section a couple of times. So that might be why I'm a bit slow as well. Maybe I should have started maybe on the other corner and worked it over. But I'm happy with it. I'll just keep plodding along. But this is where this one is. Bit of fabric on this one. But a few years and it should look good once it's done. A few years, maybe quite a few years. I'm already in the process of fixing up my my whip list for next year, my plans. So in the process of doing that. So that's nearly sorted, but I'll let you know that closer to the end of the year after I come back from holidays. The next one I worked on was Quarantine Cats by Heaven and Earth. This one is by Bridgit Ashwood. Now this one, I didn't get much done at all. I think I only got 60 stitches. It's not even worth showing you, but I'll show you. And I'm on 2.29%. So all I did was a bit around his back. I don't know why, it was just such a busy day that day. I thought everything's fine, I'll do what I got to do, sit down and get some stitching done. And then things just happen and you've got to keep getting up, and so I've never got much of it done. Now this one is done on a 25 count, looks like an even weave or a Lugana. 1 over 1 full cross. So all I did was, put 60 stitches in here. That's it. Now the challenge for this one was to get him done. So I'm plodding along. I need to get more than 60 stitches in though. But yeah, just things happened that day and I just didn't get much done. We all have days like that. So I hope to get back to him soon. Excuse me. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Tiger. And this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. This is one that's exclusive to Fun with Cross Stitch. Nessa designed this one and many more, which are over in the group with Fun with Cross Stitch for sale if anyone is interested. But isn't he cute? Look at the great big smile on his face. This one was down for a finish this year. Not sure if it's going to be a finish, but we'll give it a good go. This one I got 781 stitches and I'm on 16.40%. Now which way does it go? Okay, so I have to take off. I got some new Q snaps and some of them are so hard to get off. I can't slide it off. So I use a letter opener and pry it off. So this is where we are with this one. I thought I'd take it out because now I've put in all this black and then started on another colour here. So what I was doing with this one now is working right from the top, the colour with the most amount of stitches. So all this black is finished. That's all finished. That's all the black that's in it apparently. And now I'm working on this one, which I think was 3865 maybe. So I did I did some of that, and when I go into Pattern Keeper next, I'll go to the top. Now, whatever one has the most amount of stitches, it might not be this colour now. But whatever one's got the most amount of stitches, that's the way I'm going, and that's the way I'm getting it done. And say it's got 4,000 stitches, and I'll go along and do, well, for instance, this week, 781. That one might drop down, and then another one will be the one with the most stitches. So I don't just continue on that colour. When I come back to it, the one with the most amount of stitches then is the one that I start doing. And I just thought it would be interesting doing it that way, considering it's not that big. Because it only goes around. But when I finish, this one is done on 14 count, a green Ada that I dyed myself. Now, when this one is finished, I'll be doing the parrot on the other side of it, because I have enough fabric to do the parrot on this one as well. This one is in a bag that I made myself. I thought I'd do a flat bottom. This one was just a trial, but I don't think it worked out too bad. And it's got some handles. I'm quite loving this one. I might end up making some more of these. I am getting a stack of fabric very soon. So then I'll be making some more bags, grime guards, and I'll make some more bags with handles. That's if everyone's interested in them. Okay, so the last one I worked on was my Chataline Fairy Garden. Now, I was going to work on Swan Lake, but I have finished the challenge on that one, and this one's calling me. Now, the challenge I've got left to do on this one is all these swirls need to be filled in. Now, I've outlined them all, and I got some done. I filled in this swirl here and half of this swirl. And then all I'll have is all this back stitch around it. But, yeah, the aim was to get these swirls done. This one's coming along so nicely. I'm glad I picked this one for my first chatelaine. This one I got 535 stitches. Now, I don't know the percentage on this one because it's not in Pattern Keeper. It's not in anything. I'm just working off the paper chart. Let's put this behind it. So there we are with this one. Now, I know it's a lighter blue, so I'm hoping once they're all done, it will be okay. But that's the colours it's telling me to do. Now, looking at it from here, it might not be too bad. We'll see. So all that's left to do in this one is, I think a bead goes in there and some beads in the middle there. And either specialty stitches here or beads. I'll have to have another look. But that's all the cross stitch, full stitches done in there. This is half a one, so I'll get this one done and get this one done on Saturday, hopefully. Actually, this one looks like it's missing the middle. Unless it's not. No, the middle must go in when I fill it in. But there we are on this one. I'm loving this one. This is done on the 28 count rows 2/2. This is the one that hubby picked, and I'm using the rest of it for the Christmas mugs. So this is how this one's looking. And that was my dog Milo. So loving it. I will bring this one out again on Saturday. Because Saturday is Chatelaine Day, whether it's this one or Swan Lake, but at the moment it's going to be this one. All right. I have so much in this bag. It's got the pattern, it's got all the cottons, it's got the beads. So I've made a big bag so I can fit it all in. Okay, so put that one back in there. Okay, so that's that's all I've worked on for this fortnight. One moment, I will be so glad when I can get rid of this cold and get over all these health issues and get back to normal. I hate waking up with a sore nose. Every morning I wake up, I've got the sneezes. I don't know. Plenty of blankets on the bed. I'm not cold, so I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Okay, so the next ones I will be working on is Toy Shop, which I won't show you that one again because you've just seen. That will be brought out again. Christmas mug, Nutcracker. This mug will be a finish by next Flosstube, and hopefully, if I can, I'll have the white done of the next one. We'll see. But Nutcracker will be finished. Okay, so I'm going to work on the Rusty Cauldron. Now, the idea was to get this cat done. Now, I'm nearly finished that one. This one was a restart because I didn't like the fabric I was on. I should just stick with what I like and not what I think I'm going to like. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. A lot of it's Aida. There is a few even weaves, but Aida seems to be my sweet spot. But when I do 28 count, I don't mind doing the Laganas. But other than that, yeah, I think Aida for these big ones. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I need to get some work into Breaking Free by Ciro Marchetti, Heaven and Earth Design. Now the challenge on this one is just to get this bottom of the globe done. You would think, that's not much. Yeah, but I haven't worked on it for a while. So I want to get that one done. If I don't pass all these challenges that I've set myself, I'm fine with that. They're only there to help me and to guide me into getting more done, really. So if I don't match them, I don't match them. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I won't be disappointed. I'm still getting stitches in and I'm still getting progress. So I'm happy with that. So the next one is hubby's truck. The challenge was to get over the other side and find the other side of the chart with the dirt. I've done that. So all I'm doing now is just filling in dirt. And that way next year I want to concentrate on the truck more. Because I think he's only got a wheel and maybe a bit of the bull bar. So I want to get more into that. And talking about hubby's truck, here is hubby. This was taken on our wedding day. I put the photo into, I think this one is Sunjoy or something like that. I'd have to have another look. I know it's not pit to pat for this one. I just want to get this one done, put up on the wall. So here I am doing near the pocket, and I think I've gone over here. So I want to get to his arm on the railing, because most of it's jacket, but I want to get up to his face. Get his face done, and then he can be watching me while I stitch. So I want to get as much into that one as I can. How many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I want to get some work into the Amazing Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart, another Heaven and Earth. My challenge on this one was to get the book done, and I think I'm halfway through the book. So it's doable. They're all doable if I just get into them. It's just a matter of getting all of them done. So I'll get some into that one. Hubble Bubble Square by Lisa Parker, another Heaven and Earth. The challenge here was just to get these bottles done. Now I think I'm nearly finished the blue one. So I've only really got the grey one to go beside it. Oh, and there's a bit of a green one. Feels like forever since I've worked on this one, and I love working on this one because I've got probably that much done at the bottom, and I've got that cat's head in. So looking forward to getting back to that one. And the lucky last one I want to get some work into is Sewing Cats. Now this one I'm doing this shelf. Potentially I could finish this shelf, which is my goal for this year. Now I've done this hoop, I've done the kitty, I've done these 2 cottons, and I'm starting on the scissors. So I've only got the scissors and this kitty cat to go. So potentially this one could be like a mini finish, but one shelf done anyway, which was my challenge for this year, just one shelf. When I do get this shelf done, I'll be working up. And this one is coming with me next year. If you go along and watch Nessa, she has been doing down the bottom here. She's getting this bottom shelf done. So hers is looking really good. I think she's just done this little kitty here with the ball of wool. It's looking so good. If you haven't seen Nessa, pop along and show her some love. Yes, Nessa is behind the scenes at admin, and she's just branched out and started her own Flosstube and doing an amazing job. Okay, so I'll show you these whips. How many did I end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Swan Lake. Fairy Garden will be 10. I want to try and work on doing 10 a fortnight if I can. Just depends on time. That's what I'll work on. If I can't get them done, I don't get them done. No dramas. Let's show you where I'm up to on them. Okay, so this one's a rusty cauldron. Now my aim was the cat, and as you can see, the cat is nearly done. So I want to finish off the cat. And then a lot of it is the brickwork, which will come down. There's a lot of brickwork here, so once I finish the cat, I'll get that, just start on the brickwork, but the challenge for the cat will be done on this one. Now, I didn't set a big challenge because I keep starting and stopping this one. But I'm right with this fabric now. See, I've gone back to 8. Looks like for all the big ones, it's got to be 8. That's my sweet spot for the big ones. You can see his eyes come out now. But yeah, so that challenge I should be able to meet. I should be able to get that done this fortnight. As I say about all of them. We'll see how we go. I'll do my best. Which is all you can ask, isn't it? Okay, the next one is hubby's truck. See, this is how much of the truck I've got. I haven't got much truck done, but you can see I've got the dirt done there. And I've reached the other side of the dirt. So all this in here is all dirt. So that's what I want to concentrate on. So I'll go back over to this side, and then I'll just start bringing it all over now. But the challenge is met. I made it to the other side. I knew I wouldn't fill in the whole thing. That wasn't the aim. It was just to get to the other side, so I knew where the other side was, more or less. So we'll get as much dirt done as we can on that one. I have told hubby next time he wants me to do a truck, please do not park it on so much dirt. Grass would be nice. So we'll see. And let's get this one done first. Okay, the next one is hubby. That's the right way. I'm missing a clamp. So this is the starting point on this one. This is where the pocket is, I think. It just here. This is the this is his arm up to the railing, so that should be the railing. So I've got to get all this filled in, but I want to get up to his face and get his face in, if I can. If not, I'll just continue filling in this bit for now. This one is done on, it's a 25 count, 1/1, full cross. All mine are full cross, unless the pattern tells me otherwise, but I think all the ones that I've showed you are all full cross. I think the only one I've got might have half stitches in would be the Dimensions. The Titanic, which I haven't worked on just yet. We'll get there. Okay. The next one is, this one I think is the Animal Kingdom. Yes. Now I won't show all of it. Just show you where I'm up to. It's majority of it is shown anyway. So the challenge for this one is to get this book done. Now, as you can see, I've nearly half finished the book. So I will get this part of the book finished and then start on the other side of the book. If I can get some more books done down here, that would be great. But this was the book I said I'd be working on. Yeah, Well, I could show you it this way. This is the rest that I've done. And I have made it all the way over to the other side, so I know where the end is. But yep, that's the book I'm going to be working on, is to get this one. So when I pick it up, I'll do the bottom symbols, take it wherever it takes me in the book, and then branch out and do the other side of the book. I really love working on this one. I know it's going to take a long time. Just like Toy Shop. I mean, Toy Shop's been on the go since 2019. I did stop doing it for a while through someone giving me, I don't know, putting me on a bad spin with it. Telling me it was no good and all this sort of stuff, but that doesn't matter now. I'm back on track with it. And we just move forward. Okay, so the next one is Breaking Free. This is another one I started this, I think, in 2019 as well. I think. So this is where we are with this one. So all I want to do is let's try and wrangle this one a bit better. That will do. Halfway will do. What I want to do on this one is get the bottom snow globe done. So I've got a dark piece and then the goldy colour piece. So that's what I want to do on that one. This one's got Krynic in it. I don't know if you can see a bit of the sparkle, but it does have Krynic in it, which is unusual for a Haid. You don't get many of them with Krynic in it. But once I sit down and do these ones, I love stitching on them. Okay, the next one is Hubble Bubble. Where are my bottles? There it is. So there's the blue bottle I said I was doing. Oop. So I've got to do the neck of the bottle. There is a green bottle coming up here, which is at the edge of the pattern anyway. And then there's the brown bottle behind it. But I did get that kitty done. It looks so realistic. And I love this one. I really do love this one. This one's definitely coming through next year. So it's giving you a few hints of what's going through next year. More to come on that. And the lucky last, if I pick the right bag, this one should be Sewing Cats. Oh, I did. Thought I did. So this is the start of this one. So as I said, I've got the frame done. I've got the 2 cottons done. The kitty cat is done. All his feet are done under there. So all I've got to do is the scissors and another cat. And then that shelf is done. So this one will be done. Hopefully by next Flosstube that one will be done. Because there's not much in the cat, I don't think. And it stitches up really fast. It's done on 28 count, 2/2. Pretty sure. Yes, 28 count, 2/2. But that's what I mean. See, some of these I don't mind doing 2/2. I think the problem is when I do 1/1 is my problem, but 2/2 is fine. So I'm really loving this one. And I really want to get this finished. Will I put it away after that? Maybe just to get a few more challenges finished, seeing as we're near the end of the year, but we'll see. We will see. So that's the last one I have to show you. I have no haul, like I said. That's it. So I will be working on those ones. We will see what we can get done and what we can't get done. And I'm still working on my plans. Once I've got all my plans ironed out, we go away in October for a holiday, just after my birthday. So when we come back, that's when I'll do my plans video, I think, if it's all ironed out. There's still a couple that I need to sort out, whether I change a couple up. Just depends on how I go. I think that's all I have to show you. I won't waffle on today because my nose is all stuffed up and I don't want to be sneezing and sniffling and all that jazz in your ear. So I might call it quits and leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you do like it and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, you'll know when I put up another video. Now, I will put one up in another 2 weeks. I won't... There's no point me trying to do a stitch with me while I'm so under the weather with the nose and all that. Because all I keep doing is sneezing, and I don't want to be sneezing all the way through a stitch with me. Which, half the time I start stitching, I'll start sneezing. So, I won't do a stitch with me just yet. Those have sort of gone by the wayside, but we will get back into them. So that's it for me. Like I said, if you have any comments, put them in the box below, and I will answer them if I can. I hope everyone enjoys their fortnight of stitching or whatever it is that you're doing. Enjoy the warm weather if you're in the warm weather. Enjoy the cold if you're in the cold. I'm hoping to get warmer so that I can get rid of this cold and I'll be fine. So I'll see you in 2 weeks, guys. Happy stitching. Bye for now.